What's up, Libra? Let's take a look at your cards for October 2022. Feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, reach out for a one-on-one reading if you're interested. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light, highest possible messages at this time. I've just been going on tangents, so if that happens with you when you're reading, just gotta go with it, or just fast forward. Well, let's see who wants to come out. I'm ready for love. Okay, you got the King of Wands in the upright position for you, Libra. Just leaving your season, so happy belated birthday to you. Okay, you're overlooking happiness, putting down work and effort, just really kind of focusing on maybe even shades of the past. I will be honest there. But I do feel as though that there is a doorway opening for incoming communication here. I think that you are overthinking your standards in regards to relationship. And it could be that you're just giving too much power to the narrative of, maybe more so the negative aspects of where you've been on your journey. One wrought with betrayal, possibly. But I do feel as though that, you can't stay down on that kind of wheel of fortune forever. I think that if you believe in karma, there's happiness to be had. There's happiness owed to you. I feel as though that you wouldn't want to stop now before the miracle, before the gift, before the blessing. Because you've just entirely invested too much. And yes, in a realm of where everything is kind of neither here nor there and everything's relative, that does inform practically speaking how serious you take your journey, especially within the constraints and the aspects of time. I think you have to kind of contextualize the fact that time is being manipulated by the powers that be, or maybe just as a result of TikTok and instant gratification and things like that. And so just remember to kind of give yourself perspective, even just philosophically, that life's a marathon, okay? And it shouldn't be taken so seriously. And I think that seriousness is informed by your own expectations for yourself. Okay? And anything could happen. Anything could happen. You could get a job opportunity that changes your mind. You can come across this. You can come across that. Someone. Anything could happen. Opportunity. I'm not even saying put yourself out there for it. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that if you've noticed yourself, being grumpy or give yourself space. Give yourself time. There's no rush. And it could be that you're actually in a place that you want to be. You're in a place that you never dreamed of. But if you're just so busy pushing the envelope, Libra, then you're never going to really kind of give yourself due credit. And you're always going to be kind of in this Sisyphean pushing of the boulder to the top of the hill. And I think that philosophically you understand that you should be enjoying things more, because it's always going to be the same no matter what. Life is pretty simple and surface, but we tend to try to complicate it. I think that, especially if you're worried about relationship, it'll come when it comes. I think that you want to utilize this time to really get to yourself if you're single. And try to start there with your levels of happiness. And again, everything I think points to expectation. Where you want to be versus where you're at. For instance, if you think that you're going to be happier in relationship, I know it's trite and it's cliche, but there's no such thing. It's always just another kind of bridge to cross. So you might as well just try to enjoy it. Try to be true to yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust your first impressions. Things of this nature. I feel as though that if you feel as though that you're stuck at the same stage or the same level in life, it's because there is happiness to be had. Is how I'm getting. And I think that life wants you to slow down and realize in a lot of ways, this is it. And that can be interpreted in a good way. You could scheme and strategize for how you want your existence to be, but at the end of the day, you'll still have to chill and enjoy things as they are. I'm just getting that you hold a lot to the key of your happiness, your satisfaction. Okay? Even though you can't see it in the bigger picture, wherever you are, you're there. So in the very least, try to picture yourself happy. Try to picture yourself whole. Try to picture yourself complete. Try to picture yourself famous. Try to picture yourself rich. Try to picture yourself just happy and content. I know that sounds so simple, but it takes a real kind of skill and wisdom and let go to get there. And it doesn't exist outside of yourself either. Is what I'm getting. It exists within yourself already, right here. Just you have to put yourself in a position to be able to tap into that. I'm rich, I'm famous, all my bills are paid, I'm banging on all cylinders, I'm exactly who, where, what, when, why I want to be. Like, really do that projection work. I'm good, I'm happy, I'm content. All my hard days are behind me. Because I feel as though that in order to get this wheel to move, that's what you have to do, first and foremost. Because I feel as though that you're being protected from, like, the wanton emptiness of the outside. And it may seem that you're in, like, spiritual prison or something, but it's more so for, I think, your protection. It's because there's something at this level that you have yet to master. And I think it is this semblance of, like, satisfaction, content, how does it feel to be, let me say ugly words like rich, famous, whole, complete, sexy, everything that you want and need to be. How does that feel? I think it starts with a certain level of, like, content and satisfaction at the choices that you've made on the chessboard, so to speak. And I think it resonates with you first and foremost. With the Nine of Pentacles here, it's almost as if you have to resonate in that energy first. Fake it till you make it. But spiritual, energetically speaking, it is like a settling into your energy, more so. Like, yes, you could have the daily tasks that you need to do, but certain feelings of, like, feeling, like, rich or abundant, like, it comes from, like, slowing time down. It comes from, getting into this, like, hyperbolic space where you could create, and you're no longer, like, putting your piece on some sort of, like, contingency plan. It's not contingent on how many tarot readings you do a day or what have you. And that's a real level of mastery, because then you could take whatever lifestyle that you have for yourself, and you could extend it, and you could really kind of just deepen it and know that whatever it is that you're working for, it's more so for like long term, and it's not a flash in the pan. And what I'm getting, Libra, more so is that, like, I think you still don't believe your station in life. I don't believe that you believe where you're at. Even if you're at some sort of level of success, it's almost as if you still have these old, outdated constraints keeping you from really enjoying where you're at in life. And I would just be mindful to that. I would be mindful to that you're not doing that to yourself unconsciously. I think all of this is a complicated way of saying that you need to chill, you need to enjoy yourself, you need to realize that life is a marathon, and you need to give yourself credit. And you need to enjoy the downtime when it presents itself, as opposed to being impatient. You need to trust the swell. You need to trust the ebb. You need to trust the flow. And you need to trust yourself that you will be able to identify when it is time for you to take action and compete. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Love and light to you. Hopefully I'll be able to finish all the rest of the October readings and maybe do a live stream. Love you guys. Reach out for more. Peace.